Alright, hello everyone watching on Twitch and YouTube. We've got another rec review here. Today we're going to be reviewing the rec review of Carlos K12. I can't see the elos. Oh no, I can. I lied. This guy's around 1275. Alright, looking to break 1300. Damn, I actually know this guy. This guy just came back to the game. He's rusty, I think, because I used to like coach him, or I coached him like once maybe, or I did like a rec review of his like a year ago. But he took like a year off or something like that. And he's back now, which is honestly fantastic. He's playing as a Japanese up against the Hindustani. Let's go ahead and see what this guy is all about. Coach around at 1275, around 1300. See what we can do here with the Japanese. That's a go in. Yes, sir. Carlos, we're off to a good start, man. Perfect lumber camp. One guy in the corner. Lumber camp behind it. That's what I love to see, man. That's what I love to see. Good scouting so far as well. Beautiful start here. Going for the Rhino. 2 on wood, okay. That tells me he doesn't really want men-at-arms. We'll see. Tells me he wants something like maybe some archers. Okay, let's see. Yeah, move the sheep out of the way. That's good. This guy's gonna eat another sheep for sure. Wow, Carlos, consider me impressed. Not gonna lie, I was praying on your downfall right there, but my goodness. Clean start. 12-second out of time? Never mind, this guy sucks. No, I'm kidding. A pretty clean start, Carlos. I'm pretty impressed here, honestly. We have a raid coming in from MBL. Basically what that is for the YouTube viewers. MBL sent me his filthy viewers to my stream, and he sent them in because I'm doing rec review. All right, they've been watching MBL for years. These guys are delirious, so they're coming here to my channel to learn. So is MBL. MBL, pay attention, man. This guy's 1275. You can learn a lot from him. All right, learning in some gears here. Yeah, it's a pretty decent start. Okay, one advice, guys, these sheep, whenever you're like learning stuff in, just screw them off. Like, just put them like somewhere else. Not too far out, because then a filthy rat scout would come and just take them. So just put them a little bit closer to your TC, but just put them on the side where animals are not coming in. All right, it's a very, very good practical advice. Just these guys, screw them off. All right, house barracks. Yeah, barracks house. There we go. That's the builder. Good. He's following my builds. That's what I like to see, man. Sorry about the cat meowing in the background, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. All right. It looks like it might be men-at-arms after all. Pretty clean build though. 20 pop, loom. Yeah, really clean build. One small mistake as well is that when your Rhino's finishing, you don't like shift queue the vills to something else. Like this is really messy. They're like bumping and walking. See that? That's like horrible. You're down like 50 food just doing that. And now because you garrison, now you're doing it again. Ah, this is so messy. This is so messy. Watch how I do it with the shift queue. And I pass from the Rhino to the sheep, and everything's clean. The vills never just do that like little dance. I try to copy that, okay, my friend? Alright, so I'm gonna go men-at-arms. Pretty good build, 2 on gold. Up pretty fast. I like this. It's pretty solid. So, yeah, couple things to work on the Dark Age there, but overall, you're following the build nicely. And now you're going to go for the men-at-arms. Alright, cool. One of the best, yeah, this is one of the best strategies, in my opinion, that you can win the rank ladder at the moment. It's Japanese men-at-arm rush. I think it's actually amazing, specifically the Japanese one, because you have such a good early game. Alright, careful, careful, careful. Oh, we should group up the militia. You send them one by one. It's not bad. It's not bad. Do you want to try to deny this barracks? It's pretty good. But don't waste the militia too much, okay? Let's see. See how you play with them. Do you mill chickens in Arabia, or is it not worth it? Question from the chats. I have a Patreon video on chickens. I already did the work, alright? So all the information is there on the Patreon. I have 2 of them on chickens anyway. I have more videos on chicken than KFC. Like, come on. Can't be talking about this on stream as well. Hold on. No, but this is the problem. You're going to waste it before you get the feudal age. It's not bad, though. You're fighting amazingly, to be honest. Oh, no. Actually, you're playing amazing. Oh, no, don't waste. Go back. No. No. Okay, we have to pause. This is so good, by the way. You played amazing, and then you threw it. So what I say by don't waste it, I'm saying don't lose the HP on the militia before you get the men-at-arm upgrade, okay? Because Japanese men-at-arm are insane. Also, don't fight before feudal age kicks in. You did amazing. You took good trades. But then at the end there, you just have to back up, all right? Don't fight when enemy has vills there. Because now we're going to lose the militia. It's not a bad trade because the opponent also made militia. But yeah, it's like we lose a lot of our momentum here. So I would have loved if you just got a decent trade and pulled back. I mean, salute the fallen warriors at this point, brother. Like, my goodness, we just couldn't wait to do that, eh? Carlos was itching. Those guys were dead men as soon as they got out of the barracks. Like, all right, 2 ranges follow up. Not bad, but I would prefer 1 range and just get the wood upgrade, okay, my friend? Just 1 range, get the wood upgrade. It's much better for a 1v1, in my opinion. Going for a 2 range follow up means you're gonna play like heavy feudal age. And the problem with playing heavy feudal age when you miss the double bit axe is that your economy will be horrible during it. Getting the double bit axe is huge. Well played, Carlos. I like that. So far, honestly, I'm impressed, Carlos. I'm impressed. So far, so good. Small mistake there, not keeping the militia alive, but oh, it is blacksmith 1 range. I thought it was double range. Amazing, Carlos. Amazing. Literally amazing. I'm so impressed. This is exactly how I would play it. Now, my opinion is we should just chill a bit and get the farm set up. Bit late on the range though, but it's okay. Alright, a bit late on range, but it's fine. Good. In my opinion here as well, you should have 1 villain making houses as part of a wall. So instead of... Yeah, okay. I mean, he's just doing everything I say. Honestly. Everything I say, he just starts doing it like 10 seconds after. Or even before in the case of the blacksmith. Opponent's getting wheelbarrow with has no farms. We cannot lose to this guy. Natalia! What the hell are you doing with wheelbarrow with no farms? You're not watching Spirit of the Law? You need 14 farms. Not 0. Alright, she's not watching Spirit of the Law. Not watching Hera either. Natalia, I'm on to you. Alright. Man-at-arms coming in. We don't know about these guys yet. Let's see how you react to it. This is a very easy reaction. Vil runs. Archers come out and kill them, right? Archers coming out or what? It's not bad. It's not bad. Good. Send these guys back. Good. Hit and run. Yeah, actually really good. No, run towards him. There we go. Good. Really good. Really good, Carlos. Amazing. Killing all 3 of those is fantastic. Now get everything back to work, and now you can go for the attack. For the attack. Now we should attack. Why? Because our opponent just lost a lot of resources. Every time you win a fight, you always try to attack. A general rule. Unless you have a really good reason not to do that, okay? So here, we should go for the attack. And we should look to put pressure on our opponents. Alright, that's going to be the main game plan. Alright, so we don't know what to expect. But what I always say is, like, attack, but patrol your units forward. Alright, so as soon as you see danger, you can always back up. That's the whole idea. So, okay, skirm. He has fletching, but it's just 1. We can probably ignore that guy. Nice, good Vil kill. And you go in? That's amazing. That's actually amazing. I would sacrifice for 1 more Vil, yes. Good. Wait, Carlos, you're insane. How the hell are you 1200? This is crazy gameplay. Now you just run away? Am I tripping? How the hell is this guy 1200? It's really good. Like, I don't think he's smurfing, but I think he has more potential than this, you know? Very good. Okay, fantastic. So we have walled up, wheelbarrow. Now we just play towards Castle Age. Just keep it simple. We just lost our army. So I don't want you to attack in Feudal Age ever again. Just set up to Castle Age. What you should do here is mass archers in the range and keep them here if you want to go crossbow. If you don't want to go crossbow, all you have to do, like you're doing here, a stable, to counter his skirms, right? Natural, counter his skirms, and just go up to Castle Age. I recommend, though, that you actually continue making the archers. And I'll tell you why. Playing crossbow against Hindustani is very good. It's just a good option to go for. However, we don't have to do that. We can go cav archers if we want to, Castle Age. Going knight is also decent, but it's going to run into camels from Hindustani, which is one of their best options, alright? So if you go for knights, just keep in mind that you will get countered, and it's not a good option long term. Alright? Now, the main game plan here is to get up to Castle Age as fast as possible. If you start lingering in Feudal Age for too long, I am going to get mad. You don't want to see me get mad. There we go. Up to castle. Boom. Insane. Amazing gameplay from Carlos. Second range. He's gonna go CA. He's gonna go CA. The Mad Lad's gonna go CA. Love it. And now, this is fantastic. If you get pressured, you can go for a couple scouts. If not, you just get Bloodlines and wait for CA. Perfect. 2 range CA. Walling up. This is so good. I am so very impressed. And if you guys are watching the stream, you saw me roast the last guy. You know I'm not handing out these compliments. Alright, this one, if you had scouted, you'd know you can easily wall here. That's why I insist on scouting your map thoroughly early game, because you would see that and get the much nicer wall here, securing you more space and securing you the stone. Now you're going to wall even bigger, but you're going to keep the stone out and you're going to get less space, which I don't like. So it's fine. Like, I don't blame you because you don't have, you know, you don't have vision of this, but that's why I insist you scout thoroughly. Alright. Now we're gonna see a market come down. Now we're in Castle Age. Oh, hold on. I have some problems with this, Carlos. When you're up and you know you're gonna go for cav because you made the 2 ranges, you have to have 8 on gold. All right. So you have to take 3 from food to gold, because now we have way too much food, not enough gold. Right. That's the problem we face. That's the dilemma. Okay. So you want to set up your economy on the way up to suit what you're going to go for. If you're not sure what every unit takes, which is okay, you want to think about it logically. Like, Cav Archer costs food and gold. Sorry, wood and gold. So therefore, I need more on gold and more on wood. All right, so you don't need to know the exact number of 8, but 5 is probably too little. Like 5 on gold and 20 on food. Okay, let's take some off food, send them to gold. All right, so you don't need to know the exact number, you just need to know the logic. But here I have another problem with you, Carlos. Get up to Castle Age. I'm so excited. He promised me CA, and then he queues up 2 knights. Where are my CA? We've been in Castle Age for like a minute now. I see 1 CA queued. Yeah, this is horrible. Right now I'm a dissatisfied customer. I'll tell you why. I really want to insist on this point. Getting a faster Castle Age is how we win these games. All right, this early 2 minutes that you have over your opponent, if you just get CA on the field, like 4 CA on the field and run in, he has nothing to stop that. You know what I mean? So you had an amazing Feudal Age, you want to follow it up with a good Castle Age. That's how you win games. This is where you're stuck, Carlos. All right, this is where you're stuck for a fact, because this is horrible. 1,000 food, this 2-minute advantage where we have in Castle Age over opponent, we should win the game 100%. All right. I have a Patreon video about this specifically, where it's how to get a faster castle than your opponent every time. And I show you in that video how to get the faster castle and how to win with it. How to extend the lead until you can win with it. Alright, and this is not it. This is just making a couple knights. Look, what are you, on vacation? Couple cav archers just sitting in the range. Knight going to the back, making sure the walls are set up. This is not someone who is looking to attack his opponent with a 2-minute faster castle window. Every unit should be going straight forward at this point. Fast as possible. And you don't even have all the upgrades of the CA. Town Center is not a bad choice. I don't like the position though. My advice is never Town Center the main gold. That's my advice. I think it's better to break out here and Town Center here. Or break out here and Town Center here. But fair enough. Town Center the main gold. Opponent's getting handcart. Man, this guy loves this. He gets them early, the wheelbarrow and handcart. He's gonna go crossbow pike. We don't know that. But again, the 2-minute faster Castle Age window, we just threw it in the garbage. We literally just threw it in the garbage. Now we're gonna attack our opponent, but it's like we waited until he has Castle Age army now. We can't even win the fight now. You see what I mean? Their TC is not bad. Now we can't win the fight. Good reactions though. Like, you're fighting nicely. You're fighting nicely. Which I appreciate, you know? I appreciate that. Good, good, good. Getting on stone after 3 TC, that's like fantastic. Getting in with the knights, yeah. Playing well. That was your biggest mistake in Castle. Go for this guy? He's low, but it's fine. You don't have to kill him. You can just run around. That's no big deal. Good job, good job. Massing the CA. You're actually playing fantastic so far. Upgrades are nice as well. You have Bodkin. Probably could use the first armor though when you're up against range units. It's always good. Opponent's gonna get ballistics here. We're gonna get workshop. It's actually pretty good. Positioning is weird though. Like, making the siege workshop here is odd. I would have deleted these walls and made it here, because that's a direct path to your opponent's base. And here it's like you're gonna go around to make it. It's kind of weird. Opponent has ballistics now, so you have to watch out. We can't be taking these trades anymore until we get the siege out in the field. Japanese CA are pretty good against archer skirm mix though, because we do extra damage to archers. Horse collar's good. Yep, more farms can always be good here. Good build count as well. Actually, Carlos has very little idle TC, so you're playing well in terms of economy. The trades we're taking not the best though, but it's okay. Maybe for the university, we want to get ballistics. Okay, nice. Doing a good job with the bill production. I like this. So now all you have to do now is just start taking those off here and making farms with them. You got way too much on wood. 47 on wood. Start pulling off and making farms because the transition is now to Imperial Age. That's the next step. If you can't win in Cast Age, you want to get to Imperial Age. Go for some siege. You're adding in another 2 TCs. Yeah, okay. Auto farm. What the hell is this? You can auto farm now. You don't have to do this anymore. You just literally shift over. Do you know about auto farm, Carlos? You took a break. You might not know about it. Okay, look up auto farm. You can hold shift, hover over your town center, and spam click, and you can auto farm, and they'll make it perfect. You might not know about it, honestly. Okay, well, how the hell did this happen? Shoot! Oh, okay. I see you, Carlos. Fantastic. That was sick. That was so satisfying. You know, I needed that one. I needed that one. Next step is just to go up to Imperial Age here. Nothing can be done in Castle Age. Opponent has a castle. Opponent's fully walled here. He's defending well. My opinion, we should just go up to Imp here. Get another good shot. And we should just set up. Set up for Imperial Age. Again, double workshop. Why the hell are people making like multiple workshops? I've never really done this in my entire life. I think all you need is one workshop, to be honest with you. Unless you're planning to push, just one workshop's enough. Because you're not making that much siege, and they're expensive. They're 200 wood each. Yeah, he doesn't know about auto farm for a fact. Alright, it's kind of cute though. These are the farms we all used to make. Alright. So now I want you to regroup and just go towards Imp. And in Imp, we might have to switch up our composition a little bit. Or at least add to it, we'll see. I'm gonna go for a castle here, middle of the map, castle. At this point, like a lot of food wood, but not a lot of gold. Actually, I commend you for making these farms, by the way. This is very good. I was making fun of them, but it's very good that you made a lot of farms. It's gonna help our Imp transition. Added a bunch of TCs, which is good, but I don't want you to be too late up to Imp. Careful with that, eh? Okay, thumb ring armor. I mean, I don't mind you spending your resources. It's fine. Those upgrades. Good fights. Yeah, good fights. I like that you're at least fighting with your army. That's very good. I love that. We're trying to go Gulam here. And he's up to Imperial Age. So we clicked up ourselves. And listen, we know at this point that our opponent has a few options. We know he's got Castle, so Gulam's always an option. Or he's going to go Elite Skirm. He doesn't get fully upgraded Arbalest. So going Arbalest, probably not an option for him here. So we know he either has Gulam or Elite Skirm. Both of which die to Samurai. Or both of which die to maybe like a Light Cap switch, Light Cap CA. We have to get on one of those two units. We have to. It's not a choice. We're gonna go Yeoman. I'm not really excited about Yeoman. Okay, Barracks, Champion. Champion's good. Samurai is the best here, but Champion's good too. Point is Elite Gulam. We're gonna spot it now. As soon as you see Elite Gulam here, we need a counter, because CA alone are not enough. It's CA Light Cap, or CA Champion, or CA Samurai. I think Samurai is the best choice out of those, for the record. Just want to put that out there. Looks like you're going to go Champion. Also a good option. Light Cav is probably the weakest option here. Alright, Gambeson's going to set up. That's good. I like that you went for the counter unit. So now, our composition is going to be Champion, CA, and probably Treb. That's our composition. It's a double gold composition. What does that mean? What does a double gold composition mean? It means you have to end the game pretty fast. Alright? Because we can't sustain that in the late game. Or it means we need the 5 relics. We have 0 relics. Let's just try to end the game fast. Anyway, we have a lot of villas. Carlos, I love that you're doing this non-stop making villas. It's so good. It's so good. That's the thing. Like, some people listen to the casters. Oh, this guy's over booming. Careful. Listen to the pro players, guys. There's no such thing as overbooming. You make bills, look, he's losing them. That's the natural balance of life. You're not gonna stop having kids. They're just gonna die off. That's how it is. So you keep making bills, they'll naturally die, and you'll stabilize around 150 bills, 50 army, and that's it. And that's it. You don't gotta think about it. You just don't stop making bills for no reason. Look, look. We're gonna lose some bills. Imagine if we stopped at 100, because we heard a caster say once, careful, Nikov's overbooming, because Nikov is at 180 bills with no military, no eco upgrades. Alright? It's out of context. So don't worry about overbooming at all. It's never an issue. And just always continue making bills, because you get this position now where you lose some bills. You continue making army, and it's gonna stabilize naturally. Alright? 100%. Trust me. Take it from me, guys, please. So good job getting out some of those longswordsmen. Very solid. They're going to help against Gulam. My advice, though, to you is we should definitely consider upgrading the CA as well. Alright, we can start with the champions for sure, but I wouldn't give up on the CA entirely for a couple reasons. Number one, they're not bad against Gulam. They're okay. If you get Bracer and stuff like that, they start doing more damage, chemistry, etc. And also, they counter Hand Cannoneer, which is his counter to our champions. Okay? So I wouldn't give up all the CA. After we get raided, I want you to send all the bills back to work. So every little inconsistency in your economy, get that back to work after you clear up opponent raids. That's what you do every single time. Also, you got Yeoman for no reason, because we're not making a single tower, so don't get that upgrade. Don't get an upgrade if you're not going to use it in the near future. Okay, because now we want to get Champion who can't afford it, because you got Yeoman earlier. Now we can't afford Champion, which is a much better upgrade right now. Okay. 200 pop, and again, look how it stabilizes. Amazing. And then if you want to lose more bills, you can always delete them. But this is good. We don't want to lose any more bills for now, because we still need resources. One thing that I don't like is that we're going to be stuck on defense if he keeps raiding us like that. So my advice to you here would be to try to launch a push yourself to give yourself some time. So instead of sending your entire army to defend, I would send half your army forward and half to defend. Because now all our army is going to defend, and that's kind of bad. It's going to be like your opponent has time to set up counter units like this, right? So half should go forward, and half should defend. Also, not Yeoman, Yasama. Not Yeoman, my bad. Yasama towers. If you got Yeoman here, I'd be very worried. I'd be like, yo, this guy's cheating. Yeah, so our opponent set up counter units here, but again, if you were smart, alright, you would have known Hand Cannoneer would come out, so that's why you need to keep the CA. Where's my CA, Carlos? There we go. These guys, you're smart. You kept them alive. It's good. So that's why you don't want to sleep on the CA. Also, if you want to change your composition, Hand Cannoneer plus Gulam, you can go Champion, which you already have, and then go Skirm. Skirm is a good counter to Hand Cannoneer, and you can conserve your gold if you don't want to go for the double gold comp. Okay? Okay, you're going to go for the attack here. This is actually smart. It's actually smart. We can attack and defend with our reinforcements. Losing the CA, it happens. I don't have to tell you that this is a mistake. Everybody knows. I actually don't care about that, by the way. It's fine. Right. No, no! You know what that was? You know what that was? Remember when we used to play COD Zombies, right? And you want to make a train of zombies? That the Treb was making the train. It was making a train, the zombies, the champions following it, and then just getting clapped by the Hand Cannoneer. Yeah, that one, like, half the champs could have fought the Hand Cannoneer. It's like a much better fight there. But still, I don't mind it. Like, you're still, like, fighting. It's fine. Alright, you're gonna get to a bunch of champs. Good. At this point, though, I can definitely tell that you're getting a bit overwhelmed. Something is going wrong. Alright. Skirm, you thought of the right units. Good. Don't let him. Just run at him. Just run at him here. Just send the champions in. I think you can push this back. Don't let him just sit there. Get the skirms out as well. More ranges. Doing a good job. You got 200 pop. You just gotta get your army in the right places, right? Get your skirms out. Good. Yeah, there you go. You can just push this back. Yeah, champions are good now. Like, you can actually run down some Hand Cannoneer. Like, we get some hits. Nice. Now, don't chase if you don't have to. So push him back and then set up your skirms and then you're fine. I don't mind going for raids like this. I don't mind this. This is fine. Okay, only thing I'll say that I don't like about this so far is that you never got to a position where you had champion, skirm, treb. The composition all on one screen. You always had only champion or only CA, or that's it. Like we never grouped up our comp. So my advice is send these champions in, let them do whatever, like raid on the side, and then get a composition. 30 champion, 20 skirm, 5 treb. Alright? And then you have like 145 vills, which is perfect. That's your comp. Because then you have only champion, like you have 46 champion, but they can't do shit because you can't break through this, so you're gonna just get hit from the back. So yeah, you just need to do a better job of getting a mix of units on the field at the same time and finish upgrading them, like armor, chemistry. These are things you're missing, you know? Again, I'm pretty sure you can just take that fight, honestly. You can literally just turn around and smack him. It's fine. I'm gonna run away, it's chill. Good job getting more ranges out. It's hard to say. I feel like you're playing really well with like your macro. Because you have like 40 more pops than your opponent. But you're playing horribly with the fights you're taking. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Just turn around and smack him. Exactly. Exactly. That's what you should do. Especially when there's another fight going on. You can just turn around and smack that guy. We're respecting your opponents too much. Alright, we can fast forward a little because this game is dragging on a bit. Gotta watch out. It's hard to coach in late game as well because like... Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that we're just not seeing like champ, skirm, treb on the same screen. So like my advice here would be just get a castle, get like 4 or 5 trebs, and just play with both units in the mix at the same time in the same place. And that's the way to defend them. Also, you don't really have a lot of like you don't have a single castle. This is your first castle. So you did a good job expanding, but now we need castles in our base. Actually, you did a great job expanding. Like I'm telling you, you have way more potential than your opponent. Your opponent has way worse macro than you. But he or she is just taking way better fights, okay? Way better fights. Called her a she earlier. We're gonna stick with that. Natalia should be a she. I mean, my name is Hera though, so you can't really know from the in-game name. Okay, she's doing well with the Hussars now, raiding you very nicely. This is because we don't have castles. So what we want to do against this, send half our army. Send half our army to defend, and then the other half push. Get some trebs out, okay? So missing chemistry suggestion coming in. But in my opinion, macro in late game always beats micro. So even though she's taking better fights, because we have better macro, keeping the vill count high and whatnot, I think that's really good. Now we dropped a bit of vill count, but it's fine because we're going to replace that with military. So our army's going to be even stronger right now. Yes, don't let her get on the treb. That's what I'm talking about. Champ, skirm, treb. On the same screen, you start winning fights. That's what I'm talking about. Send just half your army. Yeah, few champions here, few champions there. Defend the raids, and that's it. If we had castles in our economy, like 4 or 5 castles, we wouldn't even have to chase those raids. More trebs, good. Nice. Fast forward. Just get in there. Again, you're doing such a good job staying at 200 pop. You're up 50 pop at all times over your opponent here. This is fantastic. She's struggling to remake the army, whereas we can always make it. That is the advice of never stop making vills. That's what it gets you. And like imagine, Carlos took horrible fight after horrible fight, but because his macro is so strong behind it, it was actually amazing. Carlos, you have so much potential here. Seriously, once Carlos gets a pair of hands, he's gonna shoot up to like 1600 elo in these late games. Because like honestly, if you're taking fights like this poorly in the first like 20 minutes of him, but you're still 200 pop, still expanding like an absolute beast, this is really hard to do. You know what I mean? So I have high potential for Carlos, honestly. I have high expectations for Carlos. This is good. Champ, skirm on the same screen. That's you to get the good trades. Look at that. Good. Traded a bunch of skirms for a few hand cannoneers. That's worth it. No problem. Remake the skirms. Same thing. Halves getting into the field. Amazing. Murder holes. Amazing. We got 1 castle, but hey. Make sure we top that off. And yeah, one of the crucial mistakes here is that we just don't have a castle right here to defend our economy. I don't know where your stone went. I think you might have been gambling with it. You didn't take the stone this game. That's probably what happened. No. We have only skirms. Mix them. Champ, skirm, boom. That's the combo. There we go. Halves getting in. That's the combo. Very good. Getting raided again. Yeah, not your fault, but You're doing a good job staying at 200 pop despite the raids, by the way. Very, very impressive. I can't state that enough. Nice. Nice. Opponent doing a good job getting to 200 pop, though. Gotta be careful. Hope we don't die to these raids. No, we don't need light cap. No, forget about the light cap. They're useless here. We have our comp. Our comp wins. We just have to use it. There we go. Skirm's hitting the hand cannoneer. Patrol the hubs behind. There we go. There we go. Finally, our comp is actually working. There we go. Fantastic. There we go. No. Not by themselves. Not by themselves. Oh, man. Carlos, it's like burger and fries. You can't attack with just the burgers. Leave the fries behind. It has to be a united front. Spike that insulin. Put the guy to sleep. That's what you gotta do. There we go. Move forward with the skirms. Forward with the skirms. That's what you gotta do. Alright, back up. It's just skirms. Back it up. Back it up. No. You see this? If it's just skirms, you go back. No. This is bad. It's game losing, in fact. Carlos, we can't lose this. Lock in, brother. I'm so invested here. Like, you played a way better macro. You're still at 200 pop. It's good. I gotta teach you how to take fights, though. My God. I have a Patreon video about this. How to fight with 2 composition units. I have literally a Patreon video about this. Go back and watch that, Carlos. Micro with the skirms. Literally, send these guys, the dogs, you patrol with the dogs. Okay? You patrol with them. Alright? And the skirms, you move them forward manually and start target firing the hand cannoneer. Why do you do that? Because if you patrol with the skirms, you're gonna hit Hussar for 1 damage each. It's useless. They might as well not be there. I don't care for 1 damage. But if you use the skirms and you hit the hand cannoneer, 5-6 skirms can one-shot the hand cannoneer. And there's like only, how many? There's only 16 of them. So if you just use the skirms and you micro them, in 16 clicks, you're gonna win the game. Literally. So you should patrol with everything and then control the skirms yourself. Even here, control the skirms, move them forward, and chase down the hand cannons. That's how I have to teach this because you don't know how to do that. It's not that you're not doing it because you're not fast enough. Don't hide behind that excuse. You just don't know how to do it. But hopefully this referee will change anything. Close the gap. Hit and run. Hit and run. Hit and run. With the skirms. There we go. Nice, Carlos. You're going to take this win. We're dropping our pop, but you're doing a good job. You're going to get it back up. Nah, Carlos is totally good for it, guys. Carlos is totally good for it. He's the guy you lend money to. You know you're going to get it back. If we're not 200 pop, I know we're going to get that back. No worries. Castle here, that's going to help a lot. Good job. Good job on that. Good job on that. Fast forward. It's dragging on. Don't want the video to be too long. Good. Good trade. Yeah, back to 200 pop. I told you Carlos is totally good for it. I'm telling you. Nice. Even Halb Skirm. Like, even if we're out of gold, Halb Skirm is still a good combo. You just gotta fight with it correctly. No, not one of you took the relics, but that's so funny. Again, we're gonna patrol the skirm from far, and we're not gonna do much. Especially against Hindustani hand cannoneer that have extra range, you have to hit and run towards them. Close that gap. Get that good trade in. Now we're just gonna fast forward here. It's more of the same, so I don't want to spend too much time on it. Just skirm. There we go. Halb skirm on the same screen. Good. Just skirm, just halb. Bad. And by the way, what should you do if you see that you have just skirm on the field? Back them up. Pull in the halbs. Just halb. Danger. Just halb. Danger. It's so simple. Alright. Let's see. No! Connect them! There we go. Look, when they're connected, they're strong. Again, skirm's patrolling behind. So clearly, Carlos, I'm going to continue pointing it out. You have to improve that. You can't just patrol the skirms. You have to micro them against the hand cannoneer. And if you're lazy, you can just shift queue the hand cannoneer with the skirms. You can just do that. If we lose this game, I'm gonna be pissed, by the way. I'm getting emotional. Like I feel the tension. Opponent's getting town patrol on our ass, just flexing on us. He needs the relic as well now. No, I think we're gonna lose. It's hard. You know why it's hard at this point? Because we both ran out of gold, but opponent still has gold units. Because we never picked them off. Yeah, we're getting raided as well. To be fair to Carlos, it was a really hard late game for him. Because he kept getting raided. So I actually feel like Carlos played way better, but we're gonna lose. So sad. Nice, nice. Maybe not. Maybe not. Dude, he's expanding this side now. He's literally so good. He got pushed off of this. He just goes to the left. He's still 200 pop. He's playing so well. He's literally playing so well. Half scrum. Okay, let's try this one more time. Skirms. There, you're hitting the bomber cannon. Hit the hand cannon. There we go. No, no. You hit the hand cannon here. You had it. But it's okay. It's just skirms. We'll go back. Fine, fine. Maybe he thought it was just skirms. We had a few halves, but fine. Go back. That's okay. I respect that. I respect that. Okay. Now it's just skirms. We back up. Back up. Opponent has only skirm. At this point, it might be better for us to go Hussar, actually. Or, sorry, our own light cap. Yeah, at this point, maybe light cap is good. Because, like, Halb's not doing much anyway. Wow, we got a castle. Taking a stone. Holy, Carlos taking that stone like he's never seen in his life. Well, he's feasting on that one. He ate it in 2 minutes. Bro is deprived. He's still 200 pop though. This is winnable. But opponent has 5 relics. It's actually kind of insane that we just let those 5 relics go, by the way. Whatever, it's fine. If we had just taken some relics, we could have had Samurai be an option here. But now it's just like Light Cav is the only option. The counter skirms. Yeah. Constantly raided as well. Cannons. Kind of a banger game, to be honest with you. Halberdier? Dude, no, Carlos is gonna win this. The 30 pop! He's literally gonna win. This is insane. I just want to see wins so long. I'm just gonna fast forward. Cause I already said what I had to say. Like, not much more I can say right now. Good job with following the raids. Yeah, this is literally the Hera vs Mr. Yo game. Shout out to anyone who gets that reference. This is the low elo version. Nice. Nice. You're actually taking insane trades. I can't believe it. But every time you actually like every single time you just don't know how to finish off this hand cannoneer. If you listen to what I said earlier and you apply it to your next game, you're gonna skyrocket in your late game elo. Pound Bell, I don't even blame you, bro. It's there's shit everywhere. Fast forward. Ah, rough. I'm gonna pull a bunch of bills. How was they like counting the skirms? Oh my goodness. Hey, are we gonna win this game? Like, I am literally so hooked. I'm just fast forwarding because I got so many wrecks to get through today. And there's not much I can coach at this point. Without repeating myself. But I just want to see if we win. Again, we're never killing the hand cannoneers. I mean, opponent's doing a good job of running them back, to be fair. We're on Light Cab now. Light Cab is good. Light Cab's very good. I'm so invested, yeah. It's literally a never-ending game. Oh no, opponent has champs. That's the relic diff. Yeah, champs you can't beat. No, I think we lose, guys. That's so lame. He just has gold. It was our fault though. We just left those relics too long. Wait, he's still beating the champs? What? That shouldn't be possible. Well, I mean, he doesn't have last armor upgrade, so maybe we can. No, 116 pop. Carlos is dead. He can't take wood anymore. He just does nothing. No relics, nothing. Man, poor Carlos. What a good game from him, though. I still think he played better than Natalia in a lot of ways, but she did a good job as well, keeping the hand cannons alive, getting the relics. She did well. Yeah, win or lose was an insane game either way. Yeah, respect to Carlos, honestly. Like, I leave this game thinking Carlos has a lot of potential. I'm not even mad. I mean, I'm mad we lost, but it's okay. I think this is a good rec to send in, because now you would lose a lot of gold. A lot of gold. You lose a lot of games like this, I think. Man, Carlos trying to the very end. Carlos does not want to lose this game. Getting some champions out. I like that. That's that grit that keeps him in the game. Alas, the Japanese Empire has been defeated. It's been an honor. Harakiri. What? That's an AI-ass resignation right there. Alright, guys. Let's get a GG in the chat for Carlos. YouTube won't be able to see that, but I want the Twitch guys to get in on that. Fantastic game. Honestly, Carlos, huge respect for this game. I think you played amazing in a lot of ways. I'm not going to recap because it's been too long of a game already, but just keep in mind what I said throughout this game. I gave some very good advice for this game that will most definitely help you for future games. And those watching on YouTube, those watching on Twitch, learn from the mistakes of Carlos. There's a saying that goes like this: a smart man learns from his own mistakes. A wise man learns from the mistakes of others. You don't got to go in and commit the same mistake as Carlos. You watch my stream, you watch my YouTube videos, and you learn from other people's mistakes. And that's what wise men do. Apparently. Never done that myself. But I hope you guys on YouTube will do that, alright? Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Good luck in your next games, Carlos.